Welcome back, boys. Today we have one from Visa News Daily. German police confronts Islamist, arrests and detain violent protesters in Germany. I saw snippets of it. This is crazy. We need to check it out. Look at this. This is in Germany.
What's happening in Germany is absolutely shocking. We're seeing a massive police response that's turning heads worldwide. The days of unchecked disorder on German streets might be coming to an end, as authorities take what they're calling
They're finally cleaning up the streets.
A zero-tolerance approach to recent disturbances.
Law and order. Who creates law and order? Masculine men. The thing is, these protesters, they're like kids. They want to create chaos and do fuck all and ruin shit and destroy things and protest meaningless garbage. This is what they get, man. You can't be an idiot for other people and expect the police not to fix it.
The streets of major cities have become battlegrounds of authority versus chaos, and the police aren't backing down anymore. We're talking about a complete
Look at this. This is what I said. Children, bro. These people ran for years on the street or in social media everywhere. They ran and they could say whatever they wanted and they could do whatever they wanted and nobody checked them. And now finally it looks like police in Germany is doing something. Finally. You ask me, it's a little too late. Too little too late, but you know, it's something. But yeah.
Information.
Good. The police are doing their job.
How Germany handles public disorder. Remember those scenes we've all watched unfold across German cities? Well, the response we're seeing now is unlike anything we've witnessed before. The German police have essentially said, enough is enough, and they're backing those words with serious action. To stay ahead of the narrative, get unfiltered truth from us by liking, subscribing, and sharing this video. Your insights in the comments on this topic are crucial. Here's where it gets really interesting.
What are these people doing? You shove against a police officer trying to do his job. You're trying to get in their way. I don't feel bad if you get pushed down and break an arm or something. What are you doing?
The police aren't just making arrests, they're implementing a comprehensive strategy that's changing the game entirely. They're using every legal tool at their disposal, from rapid response teams to advanced surveillance technology. The message is crystal clear: if you're in Germany, you play by German rules. Let's break down what triggered this massive shift.
Man, I don't know where this came from. I don't know anything about this. I need to check this out.
Recent demonstrations took an unexpected turn when what started as peaceful protests evolved.
I mean, I can already guess. I see a lot of Palestinian flags, and then you know, if a bunch of these types of people group up, you know, lootings are gonna happen. Things start to burn down suddenly. It's just what it is. So it's good that the police are responding and keeping the city intact and people safe. You can't let these people run around and do whatever they want, because then they'll start to rob, they'll start violence, they'll start to do all crazy stuff. So I applaud the German police here.
Evolved into something entirely different. We're seeing footage of police units moving in with military precision, using water cannons and deploying specialized units to restore order. The scale of this response is unprecedented. The numbers are staggering. In just the past
And where's the German flag? Isn't this in Germany? Like, what is this?
few weeks, authorities have conducted hundreds of arrests. But here's what's different. They're not just detaining people temporarily. They're pursuing serious charges and deportation orders for
Where are the Germans, actually? I just noticed in that crowd, where are the Germans? Like, this is what happens, bro. You import people that have loyalty elsewhere, not to their nation, not to Germany. They have loyalty elsewhere. And you expect these people to care about your society, your people, your land? They just want to come in and pillage. Like, it is what it is.
citizens who violate public order laws. Now,
Wait, they're deporting people?
here's what's different. They're not just detaining people temporarily. They're pursuing serious charges and deportation orders for non-citizens who violate public order laws.
Good. That is great. You're a foreigner. You're supposed to be at your best behavior. Okay, go to Dubai. Go to Dubai or similar places. Go to North Korea and start trouble. See what happens. Yeah, go to North Korea and make these protests. See what happens. This is what happens, man. You come into a nation. You're supposed to be at your best behavior, and you should be thankful that you're allowed to be a citizen. No, not citizen. You are allowed to be a resident. You're allowed to live there amongst the people and get the benefits of the land. These people, they're so goddamn ungrateful. They come into these lands and do stupid shit like this. Then yeah, you should be deported. You don't come into Germany and start crazy shit. Then you should be deported. If you're a foreigner, you should be at your best behavior. You are a guest. Be at your best behavior. Do you visit somebody's home and like throw your shoes on their bed and like ransack their fridge and eat all their food? And you take their cat because you like the cat, you just take the cat. It's your cat now, you just steal the cat. Do you do that? Like, this is what these people do, bro. And yeah, good on the German police.
Now, let's talk about what's happening on the ground. Police commanders have been given new authority to act decisively. They're not waiting for situations.
Good. Then they're not letting bureaucracy, I guess, get in the way. They let the individual policeman do what is right, and that I think is correct.
To escalate anymore. The moment they spot trouble, they're moving in. We're seeing preventive arrests,
Good.
rapid response teams on standby,
Good.
and a level of coordination between different police units that's frankly impressive. But here's where it gets even more interesting.
I do believe that a lot of like these people, these like masculine men, they're very capable. It's just they've been like leashed. Does that make sense? It's like they weren't given the orders. They aren't allowed to do what they want to do. Truly. And if they start doing whatever they want in the name of justice, in the name of law and order, they will lose their job or reputation or money, income, right? They have a life to live. They have a family to provide for. They can't just do whatever they want. So it's good that, I guess, restrictions are being lifted and they can start doing what they want to do.
The German authorities aren't just focusing on street-level enforcement. They're going after the organisers, the people behind the scenes who've been coordinating these disturbances. They're using intelligence gathering, social media monitoring, and good old-fashioned police work to identify and neutralise threats before they materialise. The public response has been fascinating to watch. Many Germans are expressing relief, saying this kind of action was long overdue. Others are watching carefully to ensure civil liberties aren't compromised. But one thing's clear. The old status quo is dead and buried. Let's talk about what this means for the future. The German police aren't just reacting anymore.
I guess you won't have annoying people sitting in the middle of the street trying to block you from driving in the name of some protest for some green garbage. the earth is getting hotter, the earth is getting colder, we need to sit on that street and waste people's times. Yeah.
They're implementing a long-term
Idiots, bro.
strategy. They're establishing new rapid response units, improving their intelligence gathering capabilities, and strengthening cooperation between different law enforcement agencies. The message to troublemakers is crystal clear. If you want to live in Germany, you need to respect German law. Period. No exceptions, no special treatment.
Yeah, this is Germany for Germans, not foreigners. Like, bro.
No
Shit, this is common sense. Like, I don't understand.
more turning a blind eye. The authorities are backing this up with action, not just words.
Good.
Here's something that's not getting enough attention. The police are also implementing new training programs. They're learning from experiences in other countries, adapting their tactics, and preparing for any scenario. This isn't just about force, it's about smart policing. But here's the real kicker. This isn't just about Germany anymore. Other European countries are watching closely, and some are already considering similar measures. We might be witnessing the beginning of a broader shift in how European nations handle public order issues. The implications are huge. We're talking about a fundamental change in how one of Europe's most powerful nations handles public disorder. This could set precedents that reshape law enforcement across the continent. Let me wrap this up with something to think about. What we're seeing in Germany right now might be the blueprint for how modern democracies balance public safety with civil liberties. The German police have drawn a line in the sand, and they're not backing down. If you've been following this situation, drop your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think about this new approach? Is this the right way forward? Don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates on this developing situation. This is absolutely wild stuff, and I'll be keeping a close eye on how it develops. Stay tuned for updates. You won't want to miss what happens next. Remember to hit that notification bell to stay updated on this developing story. Things are moving fast, and you'll want to know what happens next. Stay safe, stay informed, and I'll see you in the next video.
Man. Let's check some comments. Good move, Germany. Europe never had all this shit. We opened the floodgates and Islam entered. Poland, I salute you for shutting the door. Yeah, I mean, in Poland, you can kind of relax. You don't have to look over your shoulder all the time. You know it's a neighbor and not a foreigner. Finally, Europe is waking up to the fact that they are at war. Great move, officers, Germany for Germans. Like, that's how it should be. Like, it's crazy how, for example, in the UK, I mean, that the foreigners are being treated better than the natives. It makes sense why over 1 million people were on the streets in London. Oh, it was only 150,000. Yeah, sure. Yeah, whatever. Next is gonna be 2 million, and then 3 million, and then things are gonna change. Hopefully. Peacefully. That is what we want. We don't want blood for this like, we don't want to spill blood over this. Well done, Germany. Wake up, Germany, before it's too late to save your identity. Germany, don't give up the fight against evil. Fantastic. About time Britain needs to take notice instead of doing nothing. Yeah, I think in Britain is gonna be, I think that's probably the harder one. That's one of the harder ones, because you have to completely change, like, the power. The people at top, they are traitors. There's no other way to say it. They want you to suffer. They want you to hurt. They don't care about you. They basically want you to die. They want to create this, like, fantasy utopia of, like, multicultural, and, like, basically they want no white people. That's kind of like the brutal one. They want the erasure of white people, right? And seems like Britain is gonna become like some Muslim country. So yeah, interesting to see the developments, and I give give you know, a shout out to British natives. I wish them strength for the coming troubles. If you live in a if you live in Germany, you live by German rules. I love it. Great work, German police. Police in every Western country should be the same. Yeah, I find it kind of like ridiculous how you can come to like a Western nation. You can come here and it's like idiots protesting on the street about some garbage all the time, complaining. But they're in the most like prosperous. They have it good. Does that make sense? They have it good, and they're still fucking crying like little children. And it's crazy how in other places you don't have garbage like that. People are just normal with common sense. Like they don't do stupid shit. I love it. Anyway, boys, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Interesting to see the development. Seems like this is some kind of new thing going on. Yeah, it is a new thing, but it's interesting to see what is gonna happen to Germany. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I catch you boys on the next one. Take care of yourself.